Hey folks, welcome back. Sandamtod here. Ho ho and ho. Welcome. Happy holidays. Heading into the final week here before Christmas. And been doing a little bit of shopping, but not for myself. I haven't really found much in the way of pickups, and it's all right. You got to take some time off every now and again. And just being in the Christmas mood and shopping, reminds you of being a kid and stuff. And it gets you to thinking, you remember those years when you would told to write out your list for Santa, and you would put everything under the sun on there that you wanted. I mean, even stuff that there's no way you're going to get, like a Lamborghini or, a pony or any of that shit. It's just one of those things that, but you don't care because Santa could bring it, and that was just the way it was. So I got to thinking, why not? I mean, I'm not expecting it any big ticket items, but sometimes you see these commercials for these, at least here in America and definitely in the Midwest, usually around Christmas times when they haul out the fur ads for the fur coats, and the jewelers love selling their stuff this time of year. The only thing I never understood is you see these ads for people, and they're buying cars for people for Christmas, and I'm just like, nobody's buying somebody a car for Christmas. I mean, not somebody is, but it ain't anybody I know, and it probably is about 99% of America aren't. So, but they always show like this middle class family, like he went out and bought his wife a Lexus, for Christmas, and it's just like, yeah, right. But I decided we'd do a little top 3 or 5 maybe wish list items for Santa Claus for the old Sandamtod, and I thought maybe if you all wanted to do a little response video wise or comment below. I figured it out, it's below now. I'd appreciate it. Just tell me what maybe your big items are. And I'm not talking like the millions of dollars. I mean, granted, everybody, if you could have enough money to never have to work, and live comfortably the rest of your life with whatever you pretty much want, of course you're going to want that. So I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the stuff that Magic's made of, the stuff, like kids. And I'm not talking just video game stuff, but I'm primarily going to stick to localization, like video game related type of thing. And they aren't going to be outrageous. I mean, it'd be something that's attainable by me in my life at some point. So we'll get started here. I figured we'll try to do 5. I really thought about this and I came up with about 3 or 4, so we'll be pushing it. But maybe the last one will just be the super frivolous. We'll start with the low end. So anyway, the first wish list item I would have if Santa shimmy down my chimney, so to speak, and drop it off, would be a light gun for my 3DO, my laser gun, or whatever the hell it's called. I think it's just called light gun. But the one for the 3DO, because that sucker's about 100, 150 bucks used, and that's not in the package or anything. But there's a lot of these shooters for this system that would just be a lot better if I had the gun. So I would like to have the 3DO game gun for Christmas. Not totally out of reach, but something that Santa should bring. What's the next thing? Number 4. Ooh, if I could have number 4, I want a complete in-box copy of Snatcher for the Sega CD. I know we've talked about this before. It's kind of the one I've really wanted for a long time, and I'm really pissed that I had a chance to buy it when I first owned the system, and I passed it up, and now it's really, it's not unattainable. It's a couple $100, maybe a few $100. But you're talking used, and that's fine as long as you can get it in decent shape. But still, it's a Santa gift. It's not reasonable to ask anyone in my family or anything for it. So that's number 4. Number 3. Let me see. There's not a lot of consoles that I want. I mean, you think about consoles, I don't want for much as far as those are concerned. I don't have a PlayStation 3 or a Wii, but, I don't know. Maybe a Wii with maybe 5 games. The red one preferably, because I've seen them. The red one, the white one, and the black one, I would pick the red. They had the reds right after Thanksgiving, and all I've seen is black ones at the store. I'm not even any white ones. So, if I could pick 5 games for it, I know it comes with like something, depending on the bundle. I think the red one comes with New Super Mario Brothers Wii and Wii Play Sports or something. I don't know, but I'd probably go ahead and pick up definitely Metroids, the Metroid game, any Metroid title they've done for it. I haven't paid a lot of attention, but I know Other M just came out a couple months back, or maybe a month back, and I would want it. I would probably pick up the Donkey Kong, the new Donkey Kong Country, and I'd probably check out GoldenEye. I mean, I've never really played GoldenEye because I wasn't a fan of the 64, but I'd give it another go. On some endorsements that I've heard and check it out. So we'll go with GoldenEye. I don't know, a couple other games for the Wii that really, I don't know. I can't really think of anything off top of my head. But those 3 games for sure. Well, and then it comes with 2, so that'd be 5 right there. That'd be $300-$400. I wouldn't ask my family to put that out of pocket for a gift. So that's number 3 gift, I suppose. Number 4, we'll I don't know. I always wanted to get an arcade machine. They're not too outrageous depending on what machine you want to buy. And it seems like you can get a good deal on them here and there depending on what you want. I would want to buy an actual arcade game as opposed to buying a cabinet and doing the main thing. And it's not because that isn't cool. It is really awesome. I've loved what some of you all have done with your cabinets and stuff and made main machines. They just look great. But I just want one game. And I don't know what it would be exactly. I always liked Tron, but I don't think I would get enough enjoyment out of a Tron game. I think, I don't know. I used to love Donkey Kong Jr. when I was a kid. Probably the game that I would want if I could have an arcade main machine is, gosh, I'm going to screw the name up. Yar Kung Fu. It was a Capcom Kung Fu game back in the 80s. And it was one of your first, like, kind of one-on-one Street Fighter type of games. And that one I would probably want as an arcade cab. I don't know what those run you. And that kind of leads into my final thing. If I could ask Santa for one final super pricey item, I wouldn't say super pricey, but around 5,000 and under. I'd love to get a pinball machine, and one of my favorite pinball machines of all time was the Twilight Zone pinball machine. And I would love to have one of those. So I think they're about $3,400 or something if you could find one used. And I don't know what they go for. I don't even know if you can find a new one. So those are just some crazy, like, out there stuff that I know I would never ask my family for. But it'd just be awesome to dream about it. That's what I'm talking about. It's the time of the year when when you were a kid, where you would just put everything on there and go, any of that stuff. You could bring any of it, I have no clue what, to expect. And that's kind of what I'm trying to do here, is just bring back a little bit of that magic spirit, So anyway, folks, happy holidays. Thanks for sticking around. I did a top 5. It wasn't anything fancy. We got a, range from about $100 up to about $3,500 or $4,000. That's stuff that's not outrageously, unattainable, but at the same time, it's stuff that, I would never ask my family to out of pocket. So it's stuff that I got to work toward to buy myself, So, anyway, I'm going to sign off. Happy holidays again. You can just leave your 5 below, or if you want to do a little response video, I'd more than welcome it. And thanks for sticking around this year. And I'll have videos probably maybe tomorrow, but I'm going to be off for the holiday through the 27th to the 27th. and then we come back for a couple days, and then we're off for the new year. So I might only have another video or two between the end of the year and now. So anyway, I just want to wish you all a happy New Year and happy holidays, and just awesome community we got here, and just look forward to entertaining in the new year. So thanks, folks. As always, see you next video.